All right, so we're gonna have a quiz tomorrow. Here's our review. You will need a calculator. There we go. Okay. Okay, so number one, what is the domain of the graph? First of all, it says given the function right here, find the following attributes or transformations. So we are definitely going to be using our calculator for this. Go to a new document, don't save, number 2. Okay, we're going to type this in. 2 parentheses x plus 2 parentheses squared minus 2. All right. Now, the big thing we're going to use on this page is menu 5.1. Okay. We'll get there, but first of all, let's talk about the domain. Okay. Wouldn't you agree that this quadratic is going forever to the left, forever to the right? So it goes forever to the left and forever to the right. Okay, that's negative infinity to positive infinity. So that is going to be A. What about the range? The range. Now, how far down does this go? Down, 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 right here. Now, if I do menu 5.1, I can figure out what that point is exactly. I'm going to go to the left until I get to the vertex. It's going to say minimum, and it tells me that this point is -2. And what's the y value? -2. So like I have a graph like this down here at -2. So remember, this is all supposed to say range. My bad. The range is from -2 up forever to infinity. So the range is -2 to infinity. It should be B. Okay, all these should say range, not domain. Okay, my bad. But yeah, the range is from -2 at the bottom, touching it with the bracket, up to infinity. All right. Number 3, what is the axis line of symmetry? So remember, axis, x is always x equals, and it's h, the value of the x value of the vertex. So x equals -2, and you can see on this graph it goes straight up and down through -2 right there. Okay. Cool. And then what about the x-intercepts? So again, when I do menu 5.1, when I graph it, I can go left and I can go right. So I'm going to the left until I get to this root. It says 0 at -3, 0. So I see that is only right here. And then we go to the right until I get to the other root, and it says it is -1, 0, which is right here. So the only time I get x-intercepts is these two. Okay, this has the wrong order, and then these are actually different points that are not on there. Okay. Number 5, what is the y-intercept? So if I keep going to the right from menu 5.1, I'm going to get the y-intercept at 0, 6. Boom. No big deal. Number 6, what is the vertex? Now, I already wrote this down earlier, but again, you go down to where it says minimum or maximum, and in this case, minimum, -2, -2. There it is, right there. Okay. Is it a max or a minimum? Again, when you get to it, it tells you it's a minimum. Remember, minimum is at the bottom. Okay. Maximum would be at the top. All right. Number 8, what did the change in A do to the graph? Okay. So remember, what is our equation again? Y equals 2. If it's greater than 1, it's a vertical stretch. Okay. If it's less than 1, it's a vertical compression, and if it's negative, it does a what do you call it? Reflection. Okay, but this is positive, so there's no reflection. It's a vertical stretch, so vertical stretch only. Okay. Now remember, H is right there, but it is a lie. It's on the inside. So remember that instead of a +2, it's really a -2, which is to the left. Okay, left 2. And you can see that on the graph over here, it went left 2 from the origin. Okay, and then over here, again, I'm just rewriting the same formula that we have every time. Again, we're just rewriting this. All right, so K is right here. K is not a lie. Okay, and it's vertical. This one was horizontal, right? Left to right. Okay, anyways, so the vertical, hello, -2 is going to go down 2, and you can see that on the graph, went down 2 from the origin. That's it. Pretty straightforward. You're using your calculator mainly, entering these questions. Don't forget to graph it, menu 5 1 it, and you should be able to get a good grade on this quiz. So, here we go.